We can't celebrate Black History Month in sports without acknowledging a local college basketball player. Talk about madness, horns up to UB Bulls Chellia Watson, who has racked up plenty of accolades this season. Chellia Watson loves the game of basketball.
Basketball is everything to me. Been loving it ever since I was a little girl.
And within the game of basketball, loves putting up points.
I've always been a scorer, though. I have the scoring mentality, but I'm not afraid to pass it either.
Opposing defenses would probably prefer to see her pass than shoot. Watson ranks third in the entire country in scoring at 24.8 points per game, only behind Iowa star Caitlin Clark and standout USC freshman Juju Watkins.
When I get in the flow, it's basically just hard to stop. I just want the ball back, and I want to keep scoring in bunches.
That's what happened earlier this season at Toledo, when Watson dropped a school record 47 points and reached 1,000 for her career. At the team's next home game, head coach Becky Burke presented her with a commemorative ball.
Having a front row seat, I got the best seat in the house to see her doing what she's doing.
Making this season more special, it's Watson's first on the court at UB after sitting out last year due to NCAA transfer rules.
I was ready, excited. I couldn't wait.
Watson came to Buffalo from USC Upstate, following her coach to Western New York after athletic director Mark Allnut hired Burke in 2022.
I'll never forget when Mark and I were talking throughout the process. You know, he's like, hey, have anybody in mind who you could potentially bring in? You're going to have to fill some roster spots. And I'm like, I got the best player in the MAC that's going to come with me.
The surroundings have changed, but what's remained the same is the strength of the player-coach relationship, dating back to USC Upstate when Watson was leaving notes asking how she could improve her game.
Just basically building our bond at Upstate, and I will always leave little notes, and knowing that she wanted to push me, that's just something I put on the paper, and she's been doing it ever since I wrote it.
Now as Watson helps the Bulls pursue a MAC championship and an NCAA tournament berth, Burke believes Buffalo is witnessing a historic career.
My opinion might be a hot take. I think she'll be the best player that ever put on a uniform here. We're looking at the pace and the track that she's on. And I know that's a bold statement, but I believe in her, and I think that's something that could potentially be a conversation that we're having when she's done here.